Hello everyone, my name is Shayan and today I am going to explain this line follower and how we made this line follower and whatever modules are used in it. So first of all we have here is the PCB layout I will show the PCB layout and the schematic later in the on my laptop and include it in the end. First we have to see the hardware and understand how it's built and everything. Now first of all, what are the modules used? So we used an Arduino Nano, a current sensor which also gives us the power and the voltage of the system, and then we have motor driver, and then ESP32, two voltage regulators, 5 volt output voltage regulators, which will be used to ensure that nothing gets burnt or to ensure that there are no fluctuation in voltage. Then here we have a switch which is obviously used to turn the bot on or off, and then we have the LCD which displays the current and voltage on the display. We have one more thing, which is an SD card. We will just put here. So in this the purpose of SD card is that whatever path we follow, it's stored in SD card through this ESP. It reads the path that our line follower went on and is saved on this micro SD card. Then we have you can see ultrasonic sensor in the front of it, which is used to detect an object, and if there is any object, it will take the turn of 180 degree and move backward. I will show the working video at the end so that everything is clear of how it works. So here we have an IR array, which is one of the most important part of this line follower. As I was troubleshooting this line follower, so I haven't yet put the bolts. As you can see, they are still loose a little bit because of the troubleshooting, and I haven't put them back yet. As you can see, the tags are missing two still. And here is a wooden piece which is used temporarily to check at which level this caster wheel will work the best. And then below here we have the battery from which this board is powered on. So basically what happens is that when I press this button on, the voltage gets from the battery to their 2 points. Like, let me show you. Here is the battery terminal. This battery is connecting right into this terminal, so you can see here this one, and from this terminal one wire, you can say, goes to the ESP and the other one goes to Arduino Nano, and we have both voltage regulators right before them so that they don't get burned. Then we have the motor driver and the current sensor attached to Arduino Nano, and IR array is attached to Arduino Nano as well, but SD card and the LCD is attached to the ESP32 to lessen the load of Arduino and to make it as efficient as possible. So here are the two terminals. You cannot see from here as it is down there. I will show you in the Proteus layout. So here are the two terminals. These are the motor terminals. They are connected to the motor driver and then to the motor. So up next, let me show you the working of this IR sensor. So when all the lights, as you can see here, if every sensor gives the output of, you can say, when every sensor gives you a black line, if every sensor is on a black line, the motors will stop entirely, as you can see. But if it's only in the middle one, here you can see, if it's only on the middle part, the bot will run forward, and if it's on the right ones and the middle one, then it will turn left, and and here you can see vice versa. So basically, what I have done is that I have set these two sensors to the curved path, and these two to the more sharp turns. And when it's all on black line, it stops. Like if everything is black, and it is configured on a black line, not a white line. If there is a white line, it will stop, and on black line it will run. Here are few jumper wires we have connected, as the module was too complicated, so of course we had some troubles during the hardware part, which we fixed very efficiently. Like here you can see it's running very smoothly. I will show you at the end a few videos of how it was running and all that. And what else is, the LCD, as you can see here, shows the it is not showing any value yet, because it's not running as normal and the things are disconnected. Like you can see there are no wheels or things like that all. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that the protocol that has been used between these two, like for example, the current sensor takes the input and it is connected to Arduino Nano, but the LCD is connected to ESP32, so there must be some kind of connection between them. And as you can see, IR array is connected to this and the SD card is connected to this. So if there is no connection between these two, then the path and the value of current sensor cannot be stored and showed on the LCD. So there is a UART protocol which we have coded into both of these. It is a software connection, as you can see, and as we know, the protocol between these two is SPI. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the hardware part. Let's move on to the software part and to the coding part.